All right, guys, we are live at 9 a.m. Eastern time, right? I'm on Central time right now, so
Yep.
just wanted to make sure. And we have a lot of interesting weather to talk about, more interesting than I can remember for this time of the year in, gosh, feels like 10 years. I mean, maybe 2017 had some interesting stuff. It got cold for some time in 2022, but this is a pattern to me that is going to be busy. And I hope, for you that just graduated this, you probably haven't seen anything like this in
Yeah. No, I was
most of your
literally about to mention, like, coming to Indiana, I was like, oh, it'll probably be a little bit colder than St. Louis. And sure, we've had a few cold days here and there when I was in college, but snow wise, maybe 2022, February 2022, we had something, but nothing.
Yeah. So this is the look, and I'm going to use this as a teaser for the rest of the video because I want to talk about snow. We will have some accumulating snow as we work into tomorrow evening. Big football game down in Bloomington, IU versus
Mhm.
Purdue. That could be a snow bowl. Some snow happening there. By the way, it's the first night game in IU Purdue history, and they may get some snow for it. So I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
If you're going to the game, you know, say something in the comments. I want to see how many people are going in that game. 54,000 people can fit in that stadium. It'll be cold and snowy. But we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the cold pattern ahead and the potential colder and snowier pattern that we have highlighted here the last 10 to 15 days of December. And so a lot to talk about. I do want to start out with this, though, and then we'll get into that. Right now, um, right now through noon, anybody, starter or pro, that signs up for Clarity, new subscriptions only, um, will have the opportunity to win 4 Storm Cancer 5K registrations. So if you want to participate in our big charity event next year for The Cure Starts Now, raise money for pediatric brain cancer, you get 4 complimentary registrations there. A tumbler, a hat, which I'm wearing, by the way, I'm wearing right now. There's some different colors that we could choose from. And then a BAM blanket, which, by the way, my family, that BAM blanket is incredibly comfy. I don't know if you have one, Hope, but
I don't.
the BAM blanket, it's so warm. I had to get one for my father-in-law and my mother-in-law. We have one at home. Willow loves it. And so, you know, have the opportunity here. Sign up now. Just a little bit of a flash giveaway here. And we'll also be giving out some other prizes as we go throughout this sale because the first 20 new pro subscribers will also receive a BAM hat. So again, you can see the gray version there. I've got the black one on. Super comfy, by the way. I wear it all the time. I'm sure you all see it. Feels like I have it on every time that we do a live stream. But yeah, so here we go. So last night we did the flash sale of the 50% off. Today we're doing this little giveaway here for this grand prize. So go sign up, scan the QR code in the top right, claritywx.com/sign up, and you can have a chance to win this giveaway. So just one person, not everybody, but one lucky winner will get this awesome grand prize giveaway. Hope, did I miss anything?
No, I just want to also make a note that the Storm Cancer 5K, obviously last year was a great turnout. Can't wait for it this coming May 17th, 2025. So that's also an awesome add on to the giveaway as well.
Awesome. And we're getting some people, Dawn signed up last night. Thank you, Dawn,
Mhm.
for signing up. I think you got that 50% off flash sale, so that's awesome. A
Jennifer
couple
says,
others.
of course, she signed up last night, but at least you got clarity now. That's awesome.
You got Clarity, and I think you got the 50% probably. And we try to do different fun things throughout the sale to
Mhm.
keep people interested. But don't worry if you again, only one person's going to get this grand prize. But if you don't get this, we will probably have more fun things to give away as we get into the winter season. And so
Yeah.
keep an eye on things. Don't feel like you've missed out. We're going to be doing more fun stuff like this over the next couple of months. So we appreciate all of your support. And with that being said, let's talk about snow. Let's talk
Oh
about
boy.
snow. So, Hope, did you stay home for Thanksgiving? Are you in St. Louis or are you in Indy right now?
No, I'm in Indy right now, and I saw somebody commented. Mario said it's snowing in Indy. I mean, I'm in Greenwoods, but I don't see any snow here. So,
Yeah, we have
no
we're up in Lake
flurries.
yeah, we're up in Lake Forest, Illinois, and we have some very minor flurries going on right now, just kind of kind of accumulating in the cracks of the deck. But aside
Oh
from
boy.
that, really not anything else going on.
Yeah,
If you are seeing snow, I'd love to see your reports. Comment in
sure.
the comments here. We'd love to see what everybody else has seen. But these pesky little flurries, festive flurries, if you will, probably throughout the day today.
Yeah.
So let's chat about Saturday, tomorrow. And I think that some of the heaviest snow will actually be kind of in central Missouri. This is a weak little clipper system. It originated up in, I believe we determined it was Alberta, Hope,
Hmm.
earlier this week. Originated
Yes,
in Alberta.
Alberta.
So, an Alberta clipper. We were trying to, there's the Saskatchewan screecher. We were trying to figure out what an Alberta clipper, if we could come up with a fun name for that. But for now,
It's
we'll
just
just
a
say
boring name.
it's just an Alberta clipper. And it's weak. There's a lot of high pressure. You can see that here. There's a big high pressure kind of sitting over the area, but it's going to be very cold. We'll show temperatures here in a second, but when it gets very cold, it allows the snow to accumulate a little bit better. And this is as we work towards 8. This is as we work towards about 10 or 11 o'clock. We'll be working in some snow across southern half of Illinois, southern half of Indiana, northern Kentucky, as we work through the overnight hours on Saturday and into Sunday morning. It'll be a slow, steady, light snow that's very festive, that could coat some of the pavement and grassy areas. Temperatures won't be a concern in this particular case.
Hmm.
We go through here, it exits. Some scattered snow showers kind of in the mountainous regions continue into Sunday evening. And here's a look at the Clarity platform, guys. And you can see here, click around. This is our future snowfall. So this is available on our pro level subscription. And so if you want future radar, future snow, you can certainly get it on the pro version. Would highly recommend that, especially if you're making business decisions or you're in agriculture, you're a farmer. We've got a ton of awesome tools for snow removal and for agriculture here on our Clarity platform.
Yeah, it's definitely an awesome tool right there.
So, and this is even a little bit more aggressive than what Matt's current outlook is. I'll show Matt's outlook
Mhm.
from this morning on the Clarity platform. And again, this is on our daily insight. And so if you're a pro subscriber, you'll have access to this. He also chats about it in the video, which is available both for pro and starter subscribers. But, that blue area, half an inch to an inch, maybe an inch and a half down in Southwest Indiana. That's certainly possible, guys. 2 to 4 inches. How about that? Just west of
Yeah.
your homeland there in St. Louis.
Yeah, that's one of the big reasons why I didn't go back to St. Louis this weekend was just because I knew that the system was coming and I didn't want to get caught up in it driving and because I'm not one to drive in the snow.
Yep, for sure. And again, it will accumulate. I know the last couple have not really accumulated, but it's
Mhm.
going to be cold enough to accumulate. If we kind of go back here, I'll show temperatures just to give you all an idea of what we're going to be seeing as we work through this system. Whoops, too
Yeah,
far.
not fun.
And so let's see here. This is as we work through tomorrow. Temperatures as this is moving through going to be kind of in the mid 20s for a lot of areas, and then take a look at Sunday morning temperatures down into the teens and low 20s across a lot of areas, and so it'll stick around into Sunday morning too for folks that are heading out to church in the morning or maybe to some NFL games that are going on across the area.
Yeah, gonna get cold.
So again, guys, real quick, just wanted to make this note. We continue on with our 40% off Black Friday deal now and through the end of Cyber Monday. $51 for our starter package right now. $450 for Pro, which is just awesome. Again, especially if you're making decisions or in agriculture or snow removal, that Pro subscription is going to be great for you. This is for new clients only, so only eligible for folks that are either returning to Clarity or are signing up for the first time. Again, this grand prize giveaway. So let's see those signups come in. I want to give out some fun stuff, and I want to give out some hats to people that sign up for our pro subscription.
Yeah. And too, Brett, if you're a starter, that upgrade to pro for 40% off is still ongoing.
Yep, starter to pro. If you're a current starter subscriber, you want to upgrade to pro. You want to get the future radar tools. You want to get the
Mhm.
chances tab. You want to get all of our maps, our custom maps, and our insights that you can see
Yeah.
here. That is on the pro subscription. So I would highly encourage checking that out. And with that being said, Zachary says, I accidentally signed up for the base package but need to switch to pro. Zachary, email info@bamwx.com. We will help you out for sure.
Yeah.
Real quick, and then we will get to the really fun stuff for late December. I'm super excited about it. I do want to give a shout out to Express Steel. They power these live streams. 15% off attachments right now. They have their big Black Friday sale going on. $200 off snow pushers. Buy one get one free. Or buy one get one 10% off. Ooh, not free. Don't do that. Sorry, Express Steel. But they have that going on right now. They're awesome partners, and they ship anywhere in the country pretty much for free,
Mhm.
which is incredible. That
Great.
nobody does
Yeah.
that. So really, really appreciate their support. Made in the United States, so homegrown company here, not shipping things from China and whatnot. I know they were talking last week here. They were making some of these in their shop right there in Martinsville, Indiana. So.
Yeah.
Okay, let's chat about the pattern going into the end of December. And this is, I think, the big thing, guys. This is the polar vortex signal. And what you'll notice here, guys, instead of a super defined polar vortex where these height lines are really strong and circular here right over the pole, it's stretched out. And so you have cold air from the polar vortex being stretched out from Russia all the way to the Hudson Bay and even into the Great Lakes, which means that the tap to cold air as we go into December is very much there. This is not something we've had in quite some time. It's so critical. And one of the issues we've had lately is that with storm systems in December, we haven't had this tap to colder air. And
Mhm.
so, what that means is if we can get a stormier pattern to set up, and I think we can, snow opportunities are very much going to be in the cards the back half of December. If you take a look at this, just so you all are aware what we're looking at here, this is a look at our low pressure systems moving through the North Pacific Ocean. Historically speaking, when we get a lot of low pressures in the North Pacific Ocean here in the Aleutian Islands, about 15 days later or so, it starts to get very active in the US. And we're seeing all these greens and blues and purples that you see, a lot of low pressure systems developing in the North Pacific Ocean. And so I think that as we get through the middle part of the month and beyond, the pattern's really going to get more active, Hope. Um,
Mhm.
this right now, it's a drier pattern. It's not a super active pattern. But if you look at this here, as we work, especially I think beyond the 15th, above normal precipitation chances, and if you add cold on that, hey,
Oh.
better snow chances, right?
Yeah. I know many people have been just saying, like, especially in the comments of, a warm up's on the way, and with warmer temperatures, rain is the type of precipitation that comes out, and that's kind of been the pattern for many Decembers. I know, at least since I've been in Indiana, it's just been, mild temperatures which produce rain, but with this colder air coming down, might actually get to see a first good snow here in Indiana.
Yeah. And I know there are some weather models that are warmer into
Hmm.
mid-December. The reason why I'm skeptical of them, and I'm going to show you, I'll pull it up here and show you, is that if you look at our setup in the North Pacific, historically speaking, when it gets warm in Alaska, it gets cold in the US. And you have the polar vortex there. If this ridge hangs around in Alaska and I don't see a big sign of that changing,
Hmm.
it's going to stay cold. There's just going to be taps of cold air, and sometimes the extended range data doesn't see that very well.
Yeah, I see Wanda says she didn't get a verified code. Um, Wanda, you want to just send an email to info@bamwx.com.
Yep.
We can get you a code.
And they will help you out. Perfect. And then Pamela says, Thanks for always keeping us updated. I appreciate you all have such amazing attitudes, even when working on and around the holidays. I've been there, and it can be very tiring, but it's extremely appreciated. I appreciate that, Pamela. We are working hard for both clients and trying to get more people on
Mhm.
board so that we can donate 5% of our holiday sales to the Cure Starts Now for pediatric brain cancer, which is
Yeah.
such an important thing,
Mhm.
and kind of leads into our Storm Cancer 5K that you were talking about, Hope.
Yeah, just an awesome, awesome thing.
We'll go back for a second or in a minute and talk about the snow for tomorrow, but I do want to show this one more time. This is the pattern for late December. This would be one that favors a lot of snow opportunities and bigger snowstorms in the Midwest, the Ohio Valley, and into the interior Northeast. And so, I definitely think that the pattern is ripe. Some years that are running similarly right now, 2008. There's some similarities to 2005, 2013, 2022 too. We did get a storm system around Christmas. It got very cold. It just didn't accumulate too
Mhm.
much, but it was a wintry pattern towards the holidays. And so all these years are promising for cold and snow opportunities ahead.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
So here's a look at the snow totals for the Clipper system. Again, probably a half an inch to an inch and a half across the southern half of Indiana, northern Kentucky. The further west you go, the better the snow chances will likely be. But I do think that it'll be a festive little light snow event, and it can create slick spots. It's going to be cold enough that for folks that are traveling, going home on Saturday evening, going to the IU Purdue game in Bloomington, I do think that there could be some issues with some slick spots on the roadways. It won't be, probably even a plowable snow,
Hmm.
um, but I do think that there can be some issues here.
Yeah.
And then timing, we'll go back here real quick and go to the timing. Any questions or anything, guys? Again, the QR codes in the top right, you can sign up now and through noon, and you will be able to be in for a grand prize giveaway that includes 4 complimentary registrations to the Storm Cancer 5K next year, a hat, a tumbler, and the band blanket, which it's kind of cold down here, so I may need to go curl up with here in a little bit. Here's a look at the snow. So Saturday afternoon, this is Saturday evening, kind of 8 to 11 o'clock. And as we work through the overnight hours, kind of continuing some of this light snow around. Amanda also didn't get the code yet. Email info@bamwx.com. They will be sure to help you out.
Yeah.
When did you say? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, we were on the same comment.
Okay. The Clipper moves through Indy. It's going to be late Saturday evening, kind of between 8 and then through the pre-dawn hours on Sunday morning. And so just kind of depends on when they're heading back. Let's see here.
Wind chills tomorrow for IU tailgate and game. Probably
Well,
pretty
yeah,
cold.
that depends on how long you're tailgating for. Now, I know having gone to IU, I know that sometimes those tailgates can last about 12 hours. Um, we'll pull up the wind chill temperature here. We'll start in the morning because I know how IU tailgates go. They start in the morning, or at least normally they do. So I'm sure folks will be out there early. But here's a look at 9 a.m. On Saturday morning, and how
Mhm.
about wind chills in the teens, the low
Yeah,
teens?
it's cold.
Warms up a little bit throughout the day into the mid 20s, but then the for the game you're probably dipping back into the low 20s for wind chills with some of the snow
Mhm.
coming in as well.
Yeah, definitely want to bring blankets, winter coat, all the winter gear.
Any chance of a north shift? I think it may be hard. We're already kind of favoring a slightly more northerly solution. Even some of the data is a little bit further south. I think the bigger risk is for it to go more south than north because of the cold air. Weather on Sunday, kids traveling back north to college, maybe some of the light pesky flurry stuff, but shouldn't be any big issues on Sunday.
Yeah, just gonna get cold Sunday, Monday too. Cold hangs on.
So again, guys, our Black Friday giveaway, uh, anybody that signs up now through noon will have a chance to win this big grand prize. I would highly encourage you to sign up. And of course, if you do the pro subscription, you'll get a free hat, a free BAM weather hat. We will send to you directly. And of course, 5% of all the new subscriptions that come in over the next several days will go directly to the Cure Starts Now for pediatric brain cancer research, specifically with the Adeline Strong chapter here in Franklin, Indiana, who we do the 5K with. If you didn't have a chance to watch yesterday's live stream, I think it was at about 8:30. We showed the video from Zach and Kate Jessen talking about their journey
Mhm.
and their daughter Addie, who battled this inoperable terminal brain cancer, and would highly encourage you all going to check that out because this is what it's all for.
Yeah, such an awesome video.
All right, guys. Hope, do you have anything else?
No, I don't think so. I saw somebody who tuned in late said, "How much snow are we talking?" I guess for this upcoming system, I assume over the weekend, Levi. Depends on where you are, obviously. Seeing more snow chances down to the south with that Clipper system, and especially over to the west, over in St. Louis and parts of southern central Illinois there. But overall, just flurries if you're in central parts of Indiana.
So, Hope, if you would, just one more time, will you throw the sign up link in the comments?
So, Brett, I would love to, but I
Oh.
cannot have access to the
Oh,
chat.
no. There we go. There's the sign up link for the comments, guys.
Perfect.
If you want more details about the snow tomorrow, would highly encourage you signing up because Matt did a full detailed analysis, more than what we can even do here,
Yeah.
for locations all across the Ohio Valley in his AM video. The hourly and daily insights for Pro are in there. In fact, I'll show that real quick because I think that he actually has a forecast correction here. So you can
Yeah.
see model data not showing these flurry chances. There's nothing we can do about that. No model data is really seeing it. And so if we click on the forecast correction here, this is where they're going into details on whether there can be impacts, where it's going to happen, how much snow is going to fall. And again, this is just our custom commentary that you can't get anywhere else. And again, it goes in more details than we can get into on the live stream. So would encourage you to sign up, click that link in the comments, and we hope to have you on board because we will be by your side through every step of the way, through every storm.
Yeah. It's also important to note with the cold coming too, flurries become more and more of a thing, and automated data just doesn't see that. So with human, input, you can see those chances and we can notify you of it too.
Pamela, I'm responding to Pamela. Email info@bamwx.com. They'll be able to help you update your credit card or your debit card information.
Yep.
All right, guys. That is all that I have for now. We'll have another live stream later, and we will update you with some of the mid-morning model runs for snow chances tomorrow.
Yeah, awesome. Have a good Black Friday, everybody.
Yep. Have a good Black Friday. Thanks, guys. We'll chat soon.